you know how to spell Stewart?
Today is December 7th, 2019, and I am Josh Kelly. This interview I'm having with is Grandma Stewart, who is my mom's mom. And so, yeah, thank you for being here. And her name is?
Marianne Stewart.
Thank you for taking this interview with me. It means a lot. So, let's start having you share your full name.
Mary Ann Stewart. You want me to spell it?
No, it picks it up. So I'll be like this, and then like that. Perfect. Okay. So when and where were you born?
Sacramento, California, in 1934.
Nice. What part of Sacramento were you from? Like downtown? Like were you like in the?
By William Land Park on 12th Avenue.
Mm-hmm. Nice. What was your earliest childhood memory?
What did I tell you?
Kindergarten.
Oh, going to kindergarten.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. What kind of games did you grow up playing?
Basketball, baseball. I think I played volleyball. I'm not sure about that.
Mm-hmm. Did you play a lot of sports when you were growing up?
Yes.
So were all the sports you just said, were they school activities?
They were after-school activities.
Like, was it run, like, through the school? Like, was it, like...
I went to Catholic schools all through, except for kindergarten, all through grammar school and high school and college. It's all Catholic.
Okay. What was school for you like as a child?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
What was school for you like as a child?
It was pretty easy.
Pretty easy? Got through fine? Got through fine? Not a lot of trouble with school?
No, not as I got into college. It was more difficult. But no, I had it pretty easy through grammar school and high school.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, what world events had the most impact on you while you were growing up?
When the war started, when they were bombed, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, I had relatives living there, and we were concerned about them.
Yeah, with their well-being and stuff like that?
Right. They came through the war okay. They didn't get bombed out, but they're all right.
Did they live with you during that time or no?
No, they were in Hawaii.
Did they come after the bomb? Did they move with you, or did they stay in Hawaii?
They stayed there. They came to visit us a lot, but they always they lived there.
Okay. Describe a typical family dinner.
My father did a lot of the cooking, and it was meat and potatoes.
Did you guys eat together?
In my younger years, yes. And then in high school or college, I was away from Sacramento.
Did you have any siblings?
I had a brother and a younger sister.
Can you describe the personalities?
My brother liked to read. He also liked to build things. He was very talented. He took after my mother's side of the family. They built a lot of homes in the William Land Park area. And I lost my train of thought.
Your sister?
Oh, my sister was 10 years younger than I, and I took care of her a lot because my mother was in and out of hospitals, and my dad was working, so I was kind of responsible for her.
Taking care of her?
We had a good time. I'd take her places to the park and all that, and have birthday parties for her. And then I went away when she was in 8th grade, I guess. Maybe I went away to college, so I didn't see her as much.
Okay. How were holidays celebrating family? Did you have a favorite one?
No, Christmas, really. One particular one? No, not really. They were all good.
Did you have like a family tradition you did for Christmas? Like a tradition?
No.
Nope. Okay. Sorry. So, what do you know about your family's surname?
My grandmother's name?
No, your family's surname, like your.
Mason. My grandparents came from Switzerland. My great grandmother and my grandmother, and then located on Riverside Boulevard, and that's where my father was born. And they didn't have regular water; they used a pump to get the water. They had a big garbage. What do I say? Where they burned their garbage. I mean, I'm talking in the 19. What would it have been? It's button.
Like early?
Yeah, the early 1900s.
Okay. Are there stories about famous or infamous relatives in your family? Like, do you have any famous relatives or like?
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't think of one except my uncle and grandfather built pretty much the homes behind the Williamland Park and the zoo. There are a lot of streets named after my family there in that area.
Did you go to the zoo a lot as a kid?
Yes, and then it didn't cost money.
How was money like back in the day for you?
How was money?
Yeah, like in comparison to now, do you think how much different is it?
Well, it was a lot cheaper, for sure. I don't know. I always had enough money because when I went to the Catholic school, my friend and I had to ride the bus, and before we got on the bus, we went and got ice cream at Padroni's drugstore, and then we would ride to the Tower Theater and go get another treat, and then we had to change buses and got off at our home there on 13th Avenue, I think it was, for the bus. I don't know if that answered your question.
No, it was good, yeah. Thank you. Do you have any special recipes down from your family members?
Not from the family members, no. I don't.
Do you have any like special traditional recipes that you have?
That I have?
Uh-huh.
What do I like?
What about the
I'm trying to think of the one that I...
Yeah, I'm forgetting it now too. Is it the Jello one?
Well, there's a Jello one and there's one with... oh my God.
I remember. I'm thinking of it too, but I can't remember it either. Is it orange?
No, it's that... Uh-oh. Just a minute. Can you turn it off for a second?
Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we're back, and we found the recipe. So, Grandma, why don't you tell them what it is?
It's chicken and wild rice casserole, which I enjoy making, and everybody loves it.
Yeah, I like it too a lot. Okay. So, next question is, when did you meet your spouse, and what did you do on dates?
I got married in 1962. I met my spouse at a party in... we get married, 1962.
You don't have to give like a specific year. So, like it
was in 1961, I guess. We met in March, maybe, and we got married the following February. So it was a very short, but we were both older, so we knew what we were doing.
That's good. What was it like when you proposed to? Where did it happen, and how did it feel?
I proposed on New Year's Eve, and it was nice. I think it didn't surprise me, I guess.
Yeah, you knew it was coming?
Right, and we got married 2 months later. I mean, it was...
It was quick?
A short engagement.
Where did you get married?
In Sacramento.
Sacramento. When did you get married?
1962.
Okay. What do you believe the key is to a successful marriage?
That's interesting.
Like communication, trust.
Well, they're both good.
If you had to pick your top 3 adjectives.
And my husband was gone an awful lot.
He was in the military, right?
In the military, so he was gone 2 weeks out of every month. And our children were young, so when he would come home, we would go places or something and take, if they were at kindergarten, we took them out of school. And, we'd go to San Francisco, we'd do something fun. I don't know, it's just easy.
Like, okay, perfect. If you had one adjective to describe your husband, what would it be?
That's interesting.
It's okay, you can take your time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about one adjective to describe him.
Funny, loving,
No, he wasn't funny particularly.
caring, maybe?
What's a good adjective? God, I can't think of a good adjective.
Like loving?
Yeah, loving's probably the better word, I guess.
Loving?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Want to do it again?
No, it's good, it's good. Why did you choose your children's names? Did they have any meaning behind them?
I wanted short names. So, let's see, the first name was Lynn Marie. Marie was my husband's mother's name.
So my mom's name is your husband's mom's name. So my mom, Maureen is your dad's, no, you're not your dad's, your husband's mom's name, right?
No, where did Maureen? Oh no, I ran out of women's names, so her name is Maureen Alexa, and the Alexa is for Alexander. That's where the Maureen came from.
Okay.
No, I ran out of names. I wanted short ones that were,
Easy.
people could spell nowadays.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Yes.
So then you had
5 daughters.
5 daughters. It was Karen.
No, Lynn.
Karen.
Diane. Nancy. And 5 years later was Maureen.
Do they all get along?
Yes.
Really?
Well, no. Actually, Nancy and Diane were in the same bedroom, and that was not a good combination. Maureen had the bedroom to herself.
Was she the queen of the group?
Yeah, she was the princess. So, no, I should have changed. We had 3 bedrooms. The 2 oldest were together, then the next 2, and then Maureen had her own bedroom. But the middle bedroom was a little bit
crazy.
Yeah.
Who was the mischievous one out of the daughters?
Jeez.
Or like the troublemaker of the group?
Maybe Diane.
Diane?
The third.
Yeah, the third one. Yeah. It went. Yeah, the third one. Who was like the funny one, or who would you consider like the second mom in the house?
Karen.
She was responsible and helped you and stuff like that.
Yeah, she was always trying to please people.
Nice. How would you describe my mom as a kid?
Well, your mom was easy. It was fun with her because everybody else was older, and I would take her places and things. And she was a little more difficult in the high school, and not that she was a good kid, but I had fun with her.
Nice. What was your family's favorite thing to do together?
Go to Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz? Was the boardwalk open back then?
Yes.
Did you guys like the boardwalk?
Yes. And a lot of friends of ours went there. We'd go usually in August, and so we have other families that went.
Cool. Of all the things you learned from your parents, which one do you feel was most valuable?
don't criticize people. Say something. If you can't say something good, don't say anything.
I get told that a lot in my household too. And if you could pass on one trait, no, sorry, let's just scrap that one. If you could have any other profession, what would you have been? Why wasn't it your first choice? So if you could have any job in the world when you were younger, what job would it have been?
Well, I didn't work.
You